Have you ever experienced the shock of a thief breaking into your home? Perhaps you returned from a trip only to find your belongings gone, your home empty and lifeless. In that moment, a flood of emotions overtakes you: anger, regret, helplessness. You think, I should have been more careful. I should have secured my home. But it's too late. What's done is done. Thieves don't warn you before they strike. They come silently, unexpectedly, often when you feel the safest. Jesus used this same analogy to describe his return. He said, "Therefore you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect." His return will be sudden, without warning, and it will catch many off guard. Think about it. What will you be doing when Jesus comes back? Are you living for him, or are you distracted by temporary pleasures and worldly pursuits? Jesus described his return as being like the days of Noah. Back then, people were eating, drinking, marrying, living life as usual until the flood came and swept them all away. His coming will feel like any other day. And then, in an instant, everything will change. By the time he arrives, it will be too late to prepare. Imagine the regret you'll feel, realizing you had time but wasted it. Jesus has already warned us to stay alert and live holy lives, ready for his return. There will be no excuses, only the stark reality that he is here. What are you spending your time on? Are you chasing things that fade: possessions, fame, money, or success? Jesus said, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Everything you're striving for can vanish in an instant. A fire, a flood, or disaster could destroy it all. But there's one treasure that will never fade: your relationship with Jesus. This is the only thing that will matter when you stand before him. And the best part, it's free. It's the most priceless gift you'll ever receive, and it costs nothing to accept it. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Let me ask you a serious question. If Jesus came back tonight, would he find you ready? Would he find you living for him or for yourself? Would he find you distracted by sin or preparing for eternity? The choice is yours. Right now, you have the chance to repent, to turn from sin, and to live as though Jesus could return at any moment, because he could. When you live ready, there's no fear of his return. Instead, it becomes a joyful anticipation, like a bride waiting for her groom. Every day you wake up, you're one day closer to his return. Every hour that passes, his coming draws nearer. Don't wait until it's too late. Start now. Repent now, because tomorrow isn't promised, and his return will be sudden, like a thief in the night. Make today the day you surrender your life to Jesus. Live every moment as though it's your last, because one day, it will be.